All right, everybody. It's Christmas Day 2018, and you're in for a special treat today. This is another annual edition of Kandy's Corner, where we want proof whether Santa exists. So, we're going to start off like we do every year with some basic information. So, every year for several years now, me and my trusted companion, Sophia, she gets older every year, and every year a little bit more wiser. And we're trying to figure out what is this going on with this Santa person. So everybody talks about this man who comes once a year, burglarizing people's houses, and instead of taking things, he drops something off, like he's delivering his trash. And I was skeptical all the years of my life, but I decided that I was going to use my child as an experiment because when I was little, I never got a present, but it's because I was bad. And but Sophia is pretty good. She's pretty smart. She does good at school. She listens most of all, and sometimes and so I thought this was an opportunity because every year since the day she was born, presents would just show up under the tree. Now I didn't want to believe it was Santa. I thought maybe it was her mother or grandmother or something, but I've been wondering what's going on. So every year on Christmas morning, I've been collecting data using my cell phone and video capabilities to figure out what in the world is happening. Okay. So last night, let's start with this. Last night, before we went to bed, we checked the Santa tracker, and Santa was where? Do you remember?
Yeah, 2 minutes to where, like Spain.
He was almost in Spain, right?
He was almost in
On the other side of the world. We checked a little bit earlier in the evening to figure out what's going on. Yeah, 6 o'clock. Okay, we didn't check last night before we went to bed. We probably should have to figure out how close he was to us, but we didn't.
It's like 12 o'clock though.
It was like 12 o'clock. You're right. Okay, so here's some things that are very important that we want to know. Okay, first, okay, if we look over here on top of this new little toy that we have in the house because the neighbor gave it to us because they want to get the trash out of their house, they put it in ours. Um, we find we find we find that we left Santa a Christmas cupcake that we made without icing. We have icing variety, but we didn't put icing on this one. It's a pumpkin.
It's really like a ginger kind of cup, not ginger.
Pumpkin.
Like pumpkin cupcake.
It's a pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
It's a pumpkin spice cupcake.
It has pumpkin infused. It has
that Sophia helped make for like Happy Birthday Jesus kind of cupcake kind of thing. Because we didn't have any cookies. And we know that that's the staple. Santa loves cookies, but we didn't have cookies this time, so we got the cupcakes, okay? So first thing let's notice is that Santa apparently didn't like the cupcake because he took one big massive bite out of it like a greedy slob and just threw it to the ground like it was nothing, okay? The next thing you know, we saved Santa some almond milk. Apparently the cupcake was dry because he drank almost every drop of that and left just a little bit at the bottom, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? So Santa apparently really likes milk, but doesn't like pumpkin spice cupcakes, and I think it's probably because
of it has pumpkin infused, and so it's like kind of like he's taking a bite of his arch nemesis's like goodies or something because it's like pumpkin Thanksgiving all that.
Yeah. So basically, what Sophia's trying to say in a weird way is that that pumpkin is a Thanksgiving thing. And Christmas does not have anything to do with Thanksgiving. And Santa doesn't want anything to do with Thanksgiving because Santa's not thankful for anything. Thank you, Sophia, for clarifying that. That's one more thing, important, valuable piece of information we need to know about the fat man. Okay? All right. So now, there was okay, first of all, we normally check, so we're going to look on the floor. We don't have a chimney.
Nope.
I don't see any tracks from reindeer or reindeer poo anywhere. So it's clear the reindeer weren't in the house. At least I don't think so. And I'm not sure what track Santa took to get into the house. I don't see anything that looks like he came in and he walked in. He probably magically morphed through the door. Okay? So then here, but we did find something that was interesting. Okay? Right here on the Merry Christmas symbol, okay, which I think is significant because it's Santa and he loves Christmas. So right here on the Merry Christmas symbol, there was one bag from Santa. Now, there's some presents under the tree that is not from Santa. That is some leftover presents that we just didn't take over to my mom's house last night. So things that still have to be opened. Not our business. Not our problem. So, all right. Now, this morning, Sophia woke up before everybody.
At like 6:42.
At 6:42, she woke me up and asked me to come downstairs to make our annual video. And I laughed at her and said, "Go to sleep, me alone. I want to go to sleep." And then she did something odd, which I thought was odd. She came back to me and she said, "Daddy, can I play with any of the presents I already opened?" Well, I was like, "Why do I care? Like, of course you can play with the presents you already opened. You just can't open anything new." All right? And so she came downstairs and she did something. I don't know what she did. It's not my problem, not my business. So there is a present here, okay, that was under the tree that apparently is new. It says, "'Tis the season," which sounds like something Santa would do. There's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is actually on the cover. Something.
Except he has a red scarf instead of a red nose. So.
Well, I feel like it's significant.
Yeah.
I feel like it's significant. Okay. Now, in there, I noticed when Sophia tilted it toward me that there was a little card.
There's a card.
A little note.
Where?
There's not a little note there. I thought I saw a little note.
Oh, there's a tiny note down in here.
All right, there's a little note. What does the note say?
It says to Sofia and Michaela, which Michaela's my baby sister. Michaela, come over here. Come on, what is that?
All right, let's go.
Merry Christmas. Always love each other. Oh, Santa.
Let me see. Let me look at that. Let's see the handwriting. Let's make sure. Is that my handwriting?
No.
Is that Mommy's handwriting?
No.
Is that Grandma's handwriting?
No.
So
Grandma's
this is.
probably like asleep.
How did they write Santa? How did they write? Did they write it the way Santa normally writes Santa, or did they write it a special way, or is there any proof that that's fake? That's what I'm trying to find out, because I don't believe in this man.
Well, my parents and my family always use punctuation, but always love each other. There's no punctuation.
Yeah.
So.
My grammar is way too good to be like that. Apparently, Santa's a little slow. Okay. So Santa wrote this note, apparently. All right. So now we have this bag. Okay, now before you open it, Michaela,
Baby.
Michaela, would you like to see?
What's this?
Michaela, would you like to see what's in the bag? Come see.
Why are you looking so angry? Let's go see what's in the bag.
All right, if she doesn't want to, that's fine. That's fine. Don't force her. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
She's over there.
It's okay.
She doesn't want to.
I know, but I like the room. Okay. All right. So, Sophia, open it up, and you can. Apparently, there's something in there for you and your sister.
So there's a little whale.
A little beanie whale.
Original baby.
Okay.
Baby. There's a dog.
A dog.
There's another dog.
Another dog.
And a sheep. I'm thinking it's a sheep.
It's a lamb.
Yeah, I think it's a sheep.
Okay. So could it
That
be
is it.
could it be possible? Now let's put these animals on this side of your body, because that might encourage your sister to come grab one on her own.
What's all this?
Okay, if she doesn't, it's okay. Just put it down. Okay, put it down. All right. So is it possible, because I'm looking at this and I'm wondering, why would Santa get you guys little animals to share? But one, Santa does know that Sophia loves little animals. Is that not true?
Yes.
The other thing.
Also, this
The other
is
thing-
a little black dog, and our family has a little black dog.
That is true. And your family
name is
does
Daisy.
have a little white dog too.
Yeah, but it's
Well, there's a white dog there too.
and then there's a mixture, white and black.
And you're a mixture of white and black.
You're so mean.
But is it possible? Because we're looking at 4 toys, 1 box, Sophia. And this is the first Christmas that you and your baby sister are old enough to actually. This is the first time that you're old enough to actually share your Christmas with your baby sister, because normally your babysitter was too little to enjoy Christmas. So she didn't really have any presents to really open, right?
Yeah.
So maybe on your first Christmas to share, Santa went out of his way to make you share your Santa present.
Ugh.
What?
Michaela.
So Santa could be thoughtful in his gift giving? So I don't know, Sophia.
Or does he just throw random stuff and not think of it? Just randomly do it.
Well, you would think that that could be the case. However, let's recap. The first year, you asked Santa in his ear at the mall for a scooter. And Santa brought you a what? What did Santa bring you the second year?
Asked for like some sort of like squishy sand. What is it? Like
Yeah. And
Connect sand.
and what did Santa bring you?
I got purple Connect sand.
Connect Sand. This year, did you ask Santa for anything?
No.
And Santa brought you something to share with your sister. What do you think after you put this evidence? Do you believe?
Get the camera out of my face, please.
Do you believe? Do you feel
Michaela, do you believe?
that Santa is not real, or that Santa is real? Or are we gonna have to still collect the information next year? Tell me.
I think we'll have to keep connecting evidence.
We'll have to connecting evidence. We're collecting and connecting the dots.
Yes, keep going.
We will find proof of Santa, but apparently we don't have enough proof yet. But don't worry. We won't stop until we find the answers, because Sofia and I know the truth is out there. Say Merry Christmas, Sofia. Deuces to everyone, and goodwill to men.